This video is unlike any other video that I've made. Today, I'm gonna save Biosyn, Sancuary, and Jurassic World Evolution 3. We get crazy dinosaurs throughout this. My goal is to get a 5-star perk. How will I do that? Will I be able to accomplish it? Will life find a way and I'll actually get a 5-star perk? Or will everything be doomed to fail? Watch until the end of this long video to find out.
You know, I thought that managing an all-natural dino sanctuary would be a piece of cake. Let them run wild and handle themselves, right? Yeah, wrong. Turns out a lot of dinosaurs out there need a safe home, and they're all getting delivered here, apparently. So, no synthesis and no breeding. We'll have plenty of dinosaurs to deal with already.
Anyways, thanks for the intro, Cabot. Anyways, I started out by placing the first enclosure, which would hold a Compsognathus, but I also started on the basic guest stuff, like restrooms, emergency shelters, amenities, hotel. You get the gist of it. Anyways, here is a beautiful view of the park, and then I really foolishly delivered the Compsognathus without a delivery zone. I would not make that same mistake again. Anyways, with the help of my landscaping, I was able to give the Compsognathus their best enclosure until they were happy. And we still have a lot of dinosaurs to come. Just like how Maiasaura and Gallimimus would hold this enclosure, with the Gallimimus being transported first and then the Maiasaura. And it was kind of hard to get their comfort up because, you know, they're kind of picky. Those dinosaurs are really picky. However, I did get them to be all happy, and then I got the Pseudoceratops transported in to a different enclosure because I'm not getting a third dinosaur species in the same enclosure. But this enclosure would hold Sinoceratops and Pseudoceratops, so we have one for the Gallimimus and the Maiasaura, and another enclosure for the Pseudoceratops and the Sinoceratops. And I did give these guys, I tried my best to give them the best possible enclosure, and eventually they were all happy. But it did rain though during the thing, so we sadly lost the snow. And during this time, my park also hit a 4-star rating. And you're like, KM, 4 stars, you're gonna hit 5 stars in no time. This isn't a long video. Hate to break it to you, but I still have 39 minutes of recording to edit, and this is gonna be a longer video than you think. Well, I mean, there's more time left on the video, so, I mean, like, you know it's gonna be long. Anyways, enough of my yapping. During this time, I also constructed a balloon tour, and the next dinosaur that we were going to be getting is a Dimetrodon. 4 Dimetrodons. So they needed deep water to swim, and that's what I gave them, and they really enjoyed swimming. Win-win. Next, I conducted some research on a monorail, because this park was getting big, and especially with some Mamenchisaurus coming in soon, I was gonna need this monorail for guests to go around the park without complaining about all the paths. Next, I had to customize another enclosure, and this one was for the Utayrannus, which was a feathered tyrant. For that, I got offered a contract, and I could either improve dinosaur welfare, or I could construct a tour ride. And since the tour rides are mega appeal, I constructed a tour ride. But to prevent the Utayrannus from breaking out and causing havoc for the guests, I customized their enclosure so that they would be 100% happy once they got into their enclosure, so that they wouldn't break out. And here they are, the Utayrannus. And I'll let this guy explain.
Utayrannus. Now this tyrannosaur ruffled a few feathers when it was first discovered. The overwhelming reaction was excitement though, just as I'm excited to see this animal in person now. It's amazing.
Tyrannus would be a big hit. However, I would have to prepare for the next dinosaur coming. The Velociraptor. This dinosaur was not to be messed with. But before they came in, I would definitely have to make sure that this enclosure was in tip-top shape for them. Because if they broke out, the challenge is basically over. Because when velociraptors break out, you don't even want to know. But the upside to having velociraptors is that they're an extremely star attraction. So I made sure to construct yet another balloon tour so that the guests could enjoy the velociraptors from a decent elevation where they couldn't get them. I made sure to make their enclosure in tip-top shape before they released. And eventually, I did build up the courage to release them. And all they needed was a little bit more pasture to roam, and they were 100% thriving. Thank goodness.
Our scientists, and especially our PR team, will no doubt be delighted to have this dino in our collection. The Velociraptor is a real crowd pleaser.
Next, I conducted some research on the remote viewing gallery. This was for the Velociraptor pen. So, once the research was done, I placed a log viewing gallery in the Velociraptor enclosure, which is where guests could see these dinosaurs up close and personal. From the safety of a log, of course. But the next dinosaur up on the list coming was the Dreadnoughtus. So I prepared an enclosure for that dinosaur, because it's gonna take some work. But I didn't really pay much attention to that, because I have other goals to get 5 stars. Like, for example, placing down an innovation center and conducting research on a large hotel so that the accommodation rating can go through the roof. The Dreadnoughtuses did eventually arrive, though, but I didn't really care about these guys. And wait. Tyrannosaurus Rex? I'm gonna have to build a new enclosure. Wait. I hit 5 stars. We passed the challenge! If you enjoyed this video, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I spent multiple hours editing this, and I would really like if you'd subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be making more Jurassic World Evolution 3 content. Anyways, bye for now.